Nigeria Sugar Master Plan gradually expand as the fortunes of the company itself expands, and we will have many more of our farmers around here participating in the Outgrowers scheme. It has been a bumpy journey to actualize the achievement recorded so far. The program, like most other programs, faced many challenges, as usual. But today we are proud to say that with the concerted efforts of all stakeholders, and by the stakeholders I mean the Savannah Sugar Company management, the community leaders, the agro farmers themselves, financial institutions like the Bank of Agri and the insurance company, all of them, we are all able to steer the ship of this journey to this successful point. We are still not relenting in our efforts, like I said, to ensure that 40% of the total cane to be crushed in the mill will come from outgrower farmers, and we leave the other 60% to the estate to produce. To achieve this dream anyway, we solicit the support and cooperation of the management of the sugar company in providing the necessary land and other logistical support for the scheme, while the Sugar Council, through our agreement with the financial institutions, will continue to facilitate the funding requirements through soft loans to enable farmers access funds to enable them to participate in this scheme. On the part of the community, there is need for all to ensure a peaceful operating environment, as no success can be achieved in the absence of peace. It is also necessary that participating farmers demonstrate commitment and diligence in carrying out their farm operations. I believe it is these noble traits that have translated to the very high yields recorded by the farmers that we are here to celebrate today. They need to be recognized so that they can serve as role models to other farmers in the scheme, as well as to those even that have not yet joined the scheme. Now, to those farmers that have been recognized or that are going to be recognized today, I would like to extend my sincere congratulations for achieving these high yields, which are even comparable to world standards. I mean, if you can recall anything above 100 tons per hectare, with the variety that we have, with the kind of management that you give, that's actually commendable. This is an indication that we in Nigeria can compete favorably and effectively with the best world game producers if we set our minds to do so. If many other farmers in the scheme will, and I'm sure they can, if they will emulate the winners of today, of today's award, the total cane that will be produced and delivered for milling can best be imagined. So I say to all outgrower farmers, you can, on your own, determine the share of contribution of the cane to the mill by taking this program or this scheme much more seriously. It's an opportunity many are looking for, and which the council hopes all of us will make the best use of, not only to enhance our incomes and the economy of this community, but also to contribute to higher local sugar production in our country. When we go to events, especially international events, the usual question is how much sugar is Nigeria producing? How much sugar is Nigeria producing? Then say sugar is producing. And that's what I mean by all of you can redeem our image in international scene by doing more to produce here, while we are encouraging other sugar mills in other places to also embrace outgrower scheme, while we are looking out for more investors to invest in our sugar industry. Let us at least make the best of even the only one mill that we have, and that talks to the point about us allowing peace to reign. We cannot make success, we cannot achieve anything where there is no peace. Already this year there have been 1 or 2 disruptions. Those kind of things doesn't make for success. It does not make for success. We will continue to have issues among ourselves. We will continue to have differences of opinion. That is, even in a family of father, mother, and children, there will be issues. But you don't then down to the mother will now say, I'm not going to cook for all of you to eat. She won't say that, in spite of whatever problems is happening in the family. The father won't say, I will not put money down for us to eat in this family. That will be shirking his responsibility. You know, and the children cannot say, because we have these issues, then you are no longer our parents. It's not possible. So the family will sit down, discuss the issue, and find solutions to whatever the problem is. So that is what we want to, that's the main message that I bring from Sugar Council to all of us gathered at this event. That let us consider idea of downing tools, going on strike and things like that as out of the question. Whatever happens, we will continue to do our work, and while the work is going on, we will sit down and resolve all the issues that are outstanding. So the National Sugar Development Council on its part has recognized that the disbursement of loans was characterized by long delays. This is no doubt affected the timely execution of farming activities, particularly the very low income farmers who needed the money to carry out essential farming activities. I am assuring all of us here that all the hiccups associated with the disbursement of loans will be a thing of the past. And therefore, to make it easy, to make it easy for the bank to process the loans on time, I also think. So once again, I want to congratulate the award winners and hope that they keep it up while encouraging others to emulate them. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention.
National Sugar Council for revisiting this program, which they reliably captured here for the past 7 years. It has not been coming forth. But today we thank God we're here to witness this very good gesture from the Sugar Council. And I hope and pray that the farmers on their own part will reciprocate the good gesture from the NSDC. I equally want to thank the management of Savannah Sugar Company for their support and cordial relationship we've been witnessing for the past years, most especially in the areas of timely distribution of inputs to farmers. We thank them very much. Though without some challenges, I noticed that the Executive Secretary has already mentioned the issue of the loan, a problem that we've been having for a long time. Imagine an outgrower farmer pursuing a loan for over a year. Like the last year's loan, we applied around February. Before we get that loan, it was a month to cane harvesting. This is not good at all. We also want to mention the issue of VAT, or withholding tax, which is newly introduced by the company. The 5% VAT or withholding tax, I don't know the real name, because we normally see all the names captured on the letters. This VAT, to be honest, is scaring the farmers, the outgrower farmers, who are out there to provide raw materials to the company. By the time you charge 5% VAT, which is not a small money if you calculate, I think this is not healthy for the farmers, but it only scared them away. Because this is a very serious problem that we've been having with the company. We brought a lot of letters and we've sat with the management to see whether we can be able to iron the issue, but up till now it still lingers. Another problem, or this one, I would say is a plea, though the Executive Secretary of NSDC has already captured it, is a plea through the NSDC to the management for the expansion of Outgrowers scheme to enable the last year. I know one of our farmers that waited for this money, waited for his camp proceed for over 5-6 months, and eventually died without getting his camp proceed. Equally this year, one of the farmers too, that has been leading the farmers for the camp proceed here in Savannah, died a day before the payment of camp proceed started. Somebody that his camp has been picked around April, and then for him to get his camp proceed, he has to struggle and wait for like 4 or 5 months for him to get that proceed. So these have been a serious problem which we want the NSDC to look into that, and if possible, sit with the management to see whether that problem can be able to iron. I know this year we've pushed more. We even threatened a protest. A lot of letters have been, exchanged between us and the management before eventually we get the pay. And even as I am speaking now, up till now, you see a few, one to three of our farmers that are still waiting for their camp payment. So we're pleading that this issue should be looked into.
Constraint on the part. But we will, the company is ready to invite as many as outgrowers into the scheme, and we will be able to support that technically as well as in the form of any assistance as they require from time to time. Yes, regarding the delivery of cane delivery and the delayed payment, even I was aware of this problem sometime in March. Then we have taken steps to settle them, but it was delayed that time because some of the growers supplied cane in December. I joined in January. I am not aware of what led to the delay up to March. Then there was some finalization of cane price or some other issues were there. Then they finalized. So we will look into this case, and coming season we will be able to, we will assure that the cane payment is paid then and there, when as and when supplied. Suppose within 15 days or maximum 3 weeks, we will be able to make these payments. We will try to make the payments in time, and this is whatever the delay happened, and what another 1 or 2 issues we mentioned. We will, after this meeting, we will call the outgoing manager and we will look into it and address this issue, and we will assure that the payment will not be a problem to make in time. We will try to take all efforts the payments are made in time.
About VAT. The issue of VAT.
The issue of VAT.
Yeah.
I think it's new to us. Maybe the human resources.
Okay.
For this cane delivery.
Thank you, sir, the Assistant Secretary.
Yeah.
Thank you, the Outgrowers, members. I would like to support my GM on some of the issues you have raised. With respect to the expansion, the company is ready to accommodate as many as possible. Anyone who is interested in the scheme, we are ready to accommodate. It is our own joy that the community, our communities as well, are partnering with us and assisting us. The company is also ready to partner with anyone who is interested in the scheme. it is, please, we shall appreciate that whenever there's any issue, please, I'm using this forum to appeal to everyone to please take the path of dialogue instead of conflict. That single instance seriously affected this company, and honestly, we are still battling to recover from it till now. So please, by the grace of Almighty Allah, we will ensure that all those that have not been paid, their cases will be visited and they are paid in no distant time. We thank everybody, and we thank all of you for coming. Thank you very much. So please, our special partners, please, as long as we are earning ₦1, VAT must be deducted from it. It is a federal government policy. Please, there's nothing anybody can do about that. Thank you very much.
Increase revenue to government, every avenue. People like us, Sugar Council, they regard us as a revenue generating agency. We've been having meetings upon meetings upon meetings. And the meetings are on two things. Increase revenue generation, reduce what you use the money for, so that more can go to government. That is the truth. Everywhere. I come from a state where we never had it before. They are now numbering our houses to be able to tax even the house that's been there 20, 30 years ago. You know, so government has a renewed drive on tax. It is not VAT, it's withholding tax, and everybody that has anything to do with a government agency or a company will be asked, you know, to pay. It's like they say in the US, only two things are certain in life: tax and death. Tax and death, they are the only two things that are certain in this life. Our government, probably because we depend a lot on oil money, they have not been very serious about tax collection in the past. But now that, you know, the price of crude has gone down seriously, which has dented government revenue receipts, they are now looking for all avenues to collect. So, which is why we need to encourage ourselves to also produce more, so that your total take-home pay, you'll be surprised to hear how much they charge us. I mean, we pay people. The gap is wide. We need more people. In fact, we are not happy that we are, after 7 years, we are just talking of 300 people. You know, and apart from the GM, they will expand. I know there are some of the problems that before in the factory, is not efficient. There are some issues. They cannot mill even all the canes, you know, that kind of thing. But just this morning when we were talking to the GM, he was assuring us that with the improvements they have had in the factories, they expect that what they crushed last year, that took them about 200 days, will take not more than 150 days, you know, which means the factory is more efficient. So they'll be able to take more canes, that's what it means, you know. So I will again, once the new season's Outgrowers scheme kicks off, encourage all your other colleagues to register, and let's complete, you know, all the necessary documentation. As to those who have not been paid, actually, let me also join the Savannah Sugar Company in expressing our, you know, regrets. You know, how can somebody finish their lifted his gain 4 or 5 months after they have not been paid? I mean, but they have noted it, they have apologized, and I'm sure they will. I think part of the problem is that there were issues as to how much per ton to pay, and that took some time for the management to resolve before they finally agreed. It's not easy to get money from companies. They will argue back and forth. It's just for them to be making the money. When it comes to spending, it takes a while longer. But I'm happy that eventually, because it was proved that if you are making so much from the sugar, and these are the people that produce the cane, you should be able to pay them, something commensurate to keep their own interest in the scheme. I'm happy that eventually the Outgrowers scheme in Nigeria becomes farmer. That we form a national, there is one, but it's not really active. We need to get it to be more active so that some of you here will also participate in the activities of that. Not as if they get anything by being there. It's a policy thing. They come just deliberate on policies to, get the sugar sector performing better. You contribute more at your individual level than even what they do at the board level, really. That is the truth. If we are talking of more sugar to be produced in Nigeria, it's not at the level of policies. The policy is there. It's at the level of those who actually do the production, So there is nowhere where we are that we are not important, and let all of us try to contribute our quota to making the whole sugar sector, a lot better. Thank you so much.
17 season is adult age at Mabel. He obtained a yield of 124.82 tons per hectare.
On behalf of the National Sugar Development Council and the Savannah Sugar Company, I want to present to you the award of the first prize as the best outgrower farmers for 2016-2017 season in Savannah Sugar Company. There is it. It's a motorcycle. And we pray that for as long as you are riding the bike, you continue to ride it safely. Let's continue.
It's with me.
Congratulations.
They are overcrowding the place.
Refrigerator and fridge. Refrigerator and water pump.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Who is the camera?
Agreement.
You are taking too much out of this. Yeah. It's okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We are now going to the fourth winner of the prize. Thank you, Agri Manager, SSCL, Everett Sugar Development Council. We now invite the manager.
I yield in 99.96 tons.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Come on,
Hold on.
Thank you, Manager Human Resource. The Director of Technical Services, Madam Mohamed Kika, call for the award of the fifth winner.
Hold on.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Please, I was advised by the man controlling the we will have a small entertainment of Pachama dance. Atashi ataka mugani. Luwa ne tabara shi Pachama kwara ne atashi vita. Madam takoni ta vita, no ita Pachama ne. Baba tawa kena ho. Bombula ne. Dawata. Dakwa. Mana jira mugara Pachama. One day number one. One day number one. Those who win the prize, please come out and start dancing. Those who win the prize, start.
Made it possible to make a life change. That is by organizing these rewards. We also want to thank Savannah in whichever way they have assisted you to organize this occasion. But when we've been sitting quietly listening to speeches, we got bothered about the security of this place, especially from the MC and from the Sugar Council Secretary. We were only here to give remarks of being grateful for Sugar Council to organize Outgrower farming. The community are definitely enjoying it, and they will go so far to give you all full contributions when you finally expand this year 40%. We are very, very grateful. But for the security of this place, from the speeches so far, it's like, is the community the problem? It's like, is the community the problem? And luckily, I've got involved from the beginning to now. I know exactly what happened here. The chiefs have been delegated me to sort deeper security issues. But the recent one being cited and being referred to the community has been a very wrong reference. Because the community has been silently working when suddenly they got up one day that the company has been stopped. Even the chief was worried and he continued asking me, why? What stopped this company? I told him I don't know yet, but I will know. So I contacted Mr. Garga and then I was informed. We discouraged it, but still, it got, they bent on organizing that. Despite that, we are all on the farms securing your cane. but do not avail from the security from Savannah. I was 3-4 times going about on the farms and reporting the issue to Savannah security. There was no action. That led to destruction of that cane. Actually, the canes were totally destroyed, and the chief was not happy about it. But coincidentally, we later learned there were correspondences between the top management of Savannah and a community board here that led, very surprisingly, that led to what happened in Savannah. Sorry, in Savannah, especially the staff and the management are leaving. No matter what way you explain to him that Savannah is not profiting, or it's not making gain, can never agree. He will not. So there seems to be, sorry, GM, a total reorganization of this place. If you are going to do something, do it. If you are not going to do it, be plain. We will not do it. That has been bothering the chief. The expansion of the sugarcane, there has been a promise to the chief 3 years ago, and it has not happened. The promise to expand rice farms, for Outgrowers, 3 years ago. Because the last one we are talking of was about 3 years ago. And none again was established. So I don't know how long it's going to take for this 40% to come in place. So the chief is terribly worried about quite okay the security of Savannah. But we have to put hands. All of us will have to put hands. The other recent strikes that are coming up from the daily peak should be seriously addressed. Like I said before, if you are not going to approve any increment, say it plainly to the workers. If you are going to approve it, please approve it and implement it. This will help us greatly in maintaining peace in this place. It is just, my speech is just to clear to those of you who are new, because the direction is directly, or the blame is directly to the community. I am sorry too, Savannah played a great part of it. Thank you very much.
Not only for spending this much time with us, but for deeming it fit to come personally, to come and be with us this morning. You could as well send somebody to represent you. But because of the importance of the Outgrowers scheme, you hold it dearly in your heart, and you ensure that you left everything you are doing in Abuja to come and be with us in Savannah. We are very grateful, sir. The representative of the Paramount ruler, sir, we are very grateful, sir. And I must apologize, sir, for not recognizing your presence since the occasion started. Honestly, I was thinking that His Royal Highness will be coming personally, because we were at the palace yesterday. And when you came, in fact, I'm very surprised at your level of humility. You stood, you sat in the gathering, whereas your position is here on the high table waiting for you, sir. We are very sorry for not recognizing your presence, and we are very sorry for that. Please, I promise it will not repeat itself. Thank you, sir. I won't say daily basis, because I don't want to be belaboring your own schedules. But I promise that from now on, I will constantly liaise with you on how to move Savannah forward. I seriously agree with you
that the problem is not entirely on the community. But by the special grace of God, we will see how we can move forward from here. I thank the entourage of the Executive Secretary. I thank Outgrowers farmers for their patience with us. I thank everybody that made this issue memorable one. I would like to note one thing. The absence of some key functionaries that are supposed to be here. There's no need to apportion things. I take all the responsibilities, and I assure you, sir, that the next award we're going to do, we shall have adequate representation of all contributors of conduct.
Enabling field. I pray that they will succeed in this harvest. Also, I want to thank the heads of Agri Department, Savannah Sugar Company, for their prompt monitoring of the work, and also want to thank the Outgrowers executives. I will not put any request. The secretary of the Outgrowers have already tabled our request, which also you have already responded on them. There is no need for me to go back on them again. And also the representative of Hamabashama also, he has made comment of which you have responded well. Also, there is one issue that Outgrowers has not forwarded. The issue of filling up machine. We pray that you will assist us in providing filling up machine so that it will assist us in molding. I wish everybody best of all. I pray that
pray that all the visitors that we had will go back safely, and everything that has been done here will be given glory unto God. Through Christ our Lord Jesus Christ, I pray. Amen.
Mijana. Go mazindo pomse. Yawa, pom dandan. Nama lagare. Agama ada de bawa kara.
What is it now?